Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Ashton Jackson, man, and we're going to be talking about Jake Ferguson getting extended by the Dallas Cowboys. And just real quick before we hop into the video, man, this is what happens when you take a friendlier deal, when you don't take a high record-setting deal. The Dallas Cowboys are going to do you a solid each and every time, but it's just crazy how funny style they are, man. But I'm not going to poo-poo and crap on Jake Ferguson getting his money. So before we hop into the video, I would appreciate if you guys will like the video, subscribe if you're new, comment and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy my content. So look, the Dallas Cowboys did say in their pre-training camp pressers that, you know, everyone was just talking about Mike and his deal, which we should, because he is the best player on your team. But, you know, the Jones were talking about, like, hey, man, like, who says that we're only talking about one player about getting an extension? Who, you know, we might be in conversation with multiple players. You don't know. You know what I mean? So obviously this was one of them, and Jake Ferguson getting his money. I'm really, I know he's really blessed, and he's really proud, and for sure he deserves his money. You know, shout out to Jake Ferguson for going out and earning his money, and shout out to his agent, Jack Bashetta for getting his money. I'm sorry for mispronouncing his name. I haven't heard of this agent before. I probably have. This is my first time hearing it today. So, Jake Ferguson, shout out to Ian Rappaport. He was the one that broke the news, but Jake Ferguson is now the NFL's 7th highest paid tight end, and is the highest paid tight end in franchise history. Again, we don't normally pay tight ends, and, you know, I'm glad that the Dallas Cowboys didn't play musical chairs with this position, because we knew that this was going to be Jake Ferguson's last year. I am happy that the Dallas Cowboys did something right in terms of not waiting until Jake Ferguson is a 1,200, 1,300-yard wide receiver, leads tight ends, and receiving touchdowns. He puts that up with the yards accounted for, because you got to play too high. You have to, you know, pay attention for George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, and then Jake Ferguson goes off, and he just has a career year, and then now he doesn't fit in our price range. Now, instead of him being the 7th highest paid tight end, he's now going to be the 3rd highest paid tight end. But again, just because we gave him a contract now doesn't mean that in the next 2 years he balls out. He isn't going to want to re-up. So again, super proud of what Jake Ferguson has been doing, and he deserves his money. Now, on to the next one. In terms of who should be getting, Micah Parsons is going to get done. I'm glad that what he's doing, he's super professional. He understands what this is. He's around my age, and being around my age don't mean nothing. But what that also means is that, look, when you've been a true Dallas Cowboy fan, and like you've been seeing, you know, and you've been seeing how the Jones has been treating some of your best players throughout team history, like Dak, Dez, you know, anybody, Ezekiel Elliott, anybody that wanted record-setting money from the Dallas Cowboys, the Jones have always played hard to get. So Mike Parsons should be the next one to get done. But if we're going to get another player done, and I talked about it, it's either you want to pay DeRon Bland or you want to play George Pickens. Now, if you're the Dallas Cowboys, if you want to get one of those guys out of the way now, I'd probably want to get George Pickens out the way now, because that's a wide receiver that you do not want to wait the last minute to pay a wide receiver, because you pay a wide receiver the last minute, you're going to be paying top of the line market money, or at least top 5 at their position. That's a very expensive market to be playing top 5 at. If you want to pay George Pickens, pay him now, because you do not want to wait until the spring of 2026 for him to start getting paid, and then you look back, you're like, damn, we could have saved an extra 5 or 10 mil had we paid him the spring prior or the summer prior. But hey, the Dallas Cowboys are going to do what they want to do, man. And that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.